We have a special little treat today. If you see what that says, this is mining coke ovens. We are in Willis, or what was South Willis. It eventually became Spiketon when they took the mine over the hill. But here is 25 coke ovens. This is on private land. We've received permission to be out here. We just got a tour of the whole facility, and this is wonderful out here. There's all kinds of stuff to see in the hills around here. But we're taking the trail in right now to go see the coke ovens, and I'll be back in a second. Along the side of the road here, a gentleman told me they called this the bunker on some maps that he has, and when you come look at it, there's bricks and stone up in here. You can see all up right up in there, there's bricks and stone. So we're wondering if this might have been where they stored the dynamite. He says there's all kinds of adits up in this hillside. We've already gone and found 2 of them and searched them out, and I've seen several opportunities and possibilities of others, but we're right down from the coal bunker, from the coke ovens.
We are here at the Willis coke ovens, or what's left of them. These are the original coke ovens.
There was 25 here at one time. These predate the coke ovens in Wilkeson by 10 years. And they're sitting out here. This is really cool. As you can tell, they've been doing their best to maintain and keep these things as best as they can from being reclaimed.
I am now on the back side of these coke ovens. You can see there's a nice long line of them. Let's take a look inside a couple of them. So let's zoom in a little bit and let's see the construction. You can see the brick there. These actually look really thick. These look thicker than the Wilkeson ones, the newer Wilkeson ones. I'm just looking at there's a slightly different design to these than on the other ones that we've seen. And again, these were built before any other coke ovens in the Carbon River Valley. So it's interesting to see the different construction of these. All right, here's a video. There's David and standing inside one of them. That'll give you an idea of how big they are.
Okay, I've climbed up inside this one coke oven. You can see the edge of the bricks right here. There's some melted, I don't know what they got melted, the glass seamed all that up. I don't know if they melted the brick itself from the heat, but look at the back of these. It's all glassined. These things got really hot. As you come look up out of it, all this growth on top of it. But by accounts, these should be about 140 years old. 1880s, I believe. These predate Wilkeson.
These
are
are
all glassinated in here.
Yeah.
It's all glassinated. A big crack running through the back, but this thing's huge. And you can see the sculpted opening for pouring the coal in. Looking over here, looks to be maybe remnants of a coal washer. of some kind. There's a big metal basin bowl in here that looks to be like the coal washer for this facility. Wash setup. Gotta watch for the nettles out here. They're everywhere. Look at this big old thing. That's pretty solid. Look at that. Zoom out a little bit more. Apparently it might have been set up on this. Don't know. Look down inside of it. Wow. Really cool. Metal trough down in the grass. Let's see if there's anything up here. All kinds of coal. All the coal up here. Look at all this coal up here. Wow. When you look down, there's the coke oven straight below us. We are up to 177 feet, going up to 200 feet. Okay, let's look up and see where we are. You can see where we are out here in the middle of nowhere. We are out in Willis, which is close to Wilkeson. This area was king coal back in the day. And this hillside over here is full of coal mines. And if you were to look down where we are below us, you will see there are coke ovens right there. Further exploration, we came down here we were walking over here, and I saw this little buildup, and I noticed that it is full of coal or slag. So this is another waste rock pile from the coke ovens that are just 50 feet away from here. So this area is just rich with history. A lot of open coal on the ground, and looking up, I believe there was probably an adit right here in this sink, right up in this hole. Can't see it, but up on top there's another coal pile. So there was probably an adit in here at one time. Not telling for sure, but the symbols and the signs say otherwise. All right, coke ovens are down there, and we were walking up the road a little bit, and we saw this hillside open up, go back, and then come back in. And our contact here said this hillside is full of adits, and this to me looks like it was probably a mine opening at one time, the way it's cut back into the hill. Very, very likely that's what that is. Looking down into an open adit right here.
Oh yeah, we went up too high. I gotta go back down a little bit.
And you can see how it caves out. We're gonna come back down below and look at this from the front. There's an open adit right here in Willis. And there it is. Goes in and straight down. Very cool. Very cool. And look at the area out here. Just rich and lush. Here we go. Maybe you can get a look at that, how it just drops off into there and disappears back into the woods, into the rock. And you can kind of see how narrow that is. If you look at the top, you can't really see it. There's a thin line of coal at the top where the seam was. It's still holding these apart. This is really cool. Yeah, big old open rock face out here. They do rock climbing and rappelling on this. It's beautiful. This is so pretty out here.
The beavers made that pond down there.
Yeah?
It used to be dry.